Dag, dag. Oh, you are
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cowplant Challenge here with the Green Family Legacy. And as you can see, Generation 3 heiress Fern is playing with an actual cowplant in the yard. I cannot believe our tiny little cowplant seed has finally grown up just in time too. We are down to the last week of time that we have in game to be able to hopefully get all of our cowplants planted and happy and growing in the yard. Oh my gosh, I am so nervous that we will run out of time to complete the challenge and we'll lose the family farm. But thankfully, we have handled most of the other challenges that the farm had to throw at us with a lot of grace, if you ask me. The only things that are really missing are finishing up, tidying up the big giant rocks in the front yard, getting a level 10 of the handiness skill and cracking our way into the mine so that we can rejuvenate these 3 trees, and let's say getting the cow plants planted, and then basically just kind of sprucing up the yard and sprucing up the rest of the farm. And that shouldn't be too hard if we can start making a little bit of money. Unfortunately, the bills did just come in and they are about 6,000 Similonian strong. Maybe Aunt Allison will be able to help out somehow after all, but I'm still sort of struggling with feeling comfortable with Allison being around as a ghost and contributing to the family in monetary ways. But maybe we'll actually let her like publish her books, and any books she writes she can get income from that. So maybe anything that has to do with like handicrafts, like having to use her own skills in the home, maybe the gardening, maybe she could take up painting, but then we would be millionaires because painting is so broken with how much money it can make. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what feels fair to work with Allison. Right now, we really don't have to worry too much because the house is sort of a mess. It's pretty empty. It definitely could use some TLC. We probably could use a lot of money actually. So you know what? Maybe I don't care how much Allison contributes. The challenge is only going to last a week anyway, and we'll probably find plenty of ways to throw money right down some big old holes. So I'm not too worried. But let's go ahead and leave little Aspen to play with his Grandpa Tate. He's doing a really good job of hanging out with Grandpa Tate and building up a relationship with him. When we started this summer and we started this challenge, Tate and Aspen actually didn't even have a relationship, and now look at them. Aspen wants to hug Grandpa Tate after this. I am just so immensely happy about that. So we're going to have him hug lovingly once they are all done. And we are going to send Devin back downstairs because Devin was just popping up to check on her toddler because she won't stop checking on him. And oh my goodness, we're already ready to start evolving some of the blackberries outside. So we need to send her off to do that. We're going to sell more of the dragon fruit out of her inventory. And then I think I saw that these wild blackberries are actually ready to harvest again. So we're actually going to send her like rushing out to collect the wild blackberries so she can make jam, because we're in a little bit of a pickle once more when it comes to having enough money to make sure that we can take care of all of the various tasks that we have been tasked, basically. And we'll send her around and she'll kind of do the wild plant collecting today. Normally she makes her daughters do it, but Fern had the woohoo talk last time, and so she kind of wants a little bit of privacy. She wants a little bit of breathing space from her parents for a while, and we're going to let her go off and do some fishing because I think that getting some fishing done will definitely help her out. She is already taking care. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! All right, she's taking care of actually we need to wait a little while so we get more flowers off that plant. But she is taking care of most of the tasks that she was given by her parents. We're going to go ahead and let her harvest some of these mushrooms. I almost called them marshmallows. They look like marshmallows. And then we're going to make her come up here. Is this the family? Is that seriously one of the family? Oh my gosh. Did somebody else leave that there, or is this ours? I'm going to go ahead and maybe like, can I browse the web on that? Can we like take that? We're gonna have to figure out if that's ours or we can like take that somehow. Holy light show, Devin. Jeez Louise. She's over here. Oh my gosh. All of the blackberries are ready to evolve. Good luck with that, sweetie. I hope that's an automatic thing that she's going to do on her own, because otherwise that's going to take me forever. Did she improve it on her own? Oh my gosh. We'll come back to her. Meanwhile, over here, Pine, little does he know he's mourning Allison, and she's literally in the kitchen. That just cracks me up. And he wants to read to a child for a total of 2 hours, so maybe I'll have him read to his kids at some point. But I need to send Pine back outside. He needs to continue to craft up some furniture. Hopefully, did he finish crafting up another mirror? Let us check. He did! The mirrors I'm finding are just the best for me because they sell for 200 or 350 simoleons every time. And for some reason, anytime I try to craft things that all of the guides for woodworking online tell me should sell for more, they don't really sell for a lot. So the man can make a good mirror. And when he finally has the option to maybe start making guitars, hopefully he can start making more money then, but he's not doing a very good job just yet. Also, Allison is haunting the trash can. We gotta build up her self-esteem a little bit, if you ask me. Yeah, okay, so that's not our tablet. But is Fern about to like get a free tablet? Don't mind me. Hey, put that in your pocket. No! Okay, so it's just like some tablet that somebody has just left on the floor here. That's fine. Whatever. Let's go ahead and we're going to do some fishing. Come on, Fern. Do some fishing. We're also going to switch aspirations while we do that fishing because we need to fish for a total of 10 hours and mount or bowl 10 fish. There we go. But we also need fish for fertilizer. So we're going to leave Fern to this. This is one of her favorite things in the world to do. I cannot wait until we are going to be able to send her fishing in Brindleton Bay. I think that's going to be absolutely fantastic. I am so excited. I am so excited. I have no idea if by the time you guys see this, Cats and Dogs has finally come out, but I am shoving myself so hard down this challenge to make sure we can finish it before all my precious mods break. Like my wonderful ability to make so many jams, which we are going to have. We're definitely going to have Devin do, but I am so excited, guys. It is truly going to be something special, if you ask me. We're going to have a fantastic time. Is somebody getting a drink over here? Aw. You know what, Allison? Why don't you go ahead? Is she not feeling very well? Oh, she's got writer's block. And Amber wants to come talk to her again. This is so interesting to me that Amber wants to, like, talk and maybe ask about being old. She actually wants some answers. She wants to ask about being dead. I think she's just really perplexed about the whole ghost thing. So she's going to be really kind of... Yeah, look at her. She's just like straight up in Allison's face about this. She's like, I gotta know about this. You gotta tell me a little bit more. What does it mean to be dead? I don't understand. And then maybe Allison... Okay, we'll try to give her a little bit of space from Inquisitive Amber. We'll have her play doctor because now she has to think about like the cycle of life and death. And I'm gonna have Allison go ahead. Possessed to break? No, she's gonna clean the toilet and she's gonna clean this place. Allison can definitely kind of clean things up because she's trying to take care of the house that once upon a time used to be hers. And then actually, when Devin gets back, I might have her spend a little bit of time with her daughter playing chess because she's feeling unchallenged. She and her daughter are both geniuses. When they get like that, they get really fussy. They feel like they are unchallenged, and if I make them play chess, they feel better. Come on, Pine, come on, Pine. You're really actually churning in the money today. I'm so proud of you, buddy. If he can keep churning that money in, then we can either choose to pay the bills or we could get rid of the last of the big rocks. These last two huge rocks that we need to pay 2,000 simoleons for. If we get 4,000 simoleons, then I'm totally going to get rid of these two rocks and plant a whole bunch more flowers. That would be so cool. I would be so proud if we managed to pull that off. All right, let's go ahead and evolve this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. This is gonna take us a little while. Why did I plant so many blackberries? Who knows? Allison, what you doing? She's scrubbing everything clean. That's awesome. There we go. Where's the baby? He's trying to play with a toy. Can he go ahead? Does he need anything? He doesn't really need anything. I really want him just to like Spend time. Maybe book, please. Can he spend time with his grandpa still? Let's have him learn more objects because that sounds adorable. Look at Allison. She is just going right in there. She is like, I'm going to clean this toilet. The family is going to be so happy. I think she's a little biased to like older looking items too, which is really great. I really hope that the cottage life stuff works after we have the new expansion. I'm so nervous and so excited about that. All right, keep going, buddy. Let's see. A new fish has been caught. Yay! What kind of fish did you catch, my little dove? Let's see. Was it a tetra? She caught a new fish. Is it a kissing gourami? Do you want somebody to kiss yourself? Is that what this is all about? What is it? It's a perch with fresh quality. Excellent. Wonderful. Keep it up and hope for cowplants, please. All right, Allison, how you doing? Allison's trying to go outside and water the plants even though it is still daytime. I really want her to focus on other things during the daytime, but she does have writer's block. So I'm going to actually, I feel like she can't really leave the lot or do like outside stuff during the day. So I'm just going to have her focus on like putting things away, maybe cleaning things up, maybe answering very curious Amber's questions. Amber's trying to go chat with Devin. She wants to come down and dance to stereo music. Why not? Come on, kidlet. Somebody needs to have a good time in this household with everybody being so busy. And then Aspen's off to go and put his grandfather through the ringer and make him help out with training up the baby. There's so many of these. How will I know which ones I've evolved and which ones I've not? Why are there so many? Oh! And actually, Amber, if you're going to come out here then, and you're going to be like that, then why don't you go ahead, practice singing, daydream. I kind of want her to work. I'm going to have her come over and she's going to ponder moves. So I'm going to let her come over and ponder moves to try to build up, maybe like just build up her mental skill still. And if she gets really bored, we can have Allison play chess with her. Meanwhile, we're having quite a bit of luck when it comes to catching up a different fish. We now have an angelfish. Wonderful. I guess everybody likes the mushrooms. We bring some mushrooms on the fishing experience and everything starts clipping along. All right. And speaking of which, let's go ahead. We're going to sell that. Oh, and speaking of things to sell from inventories, I actually want to come over and we're going to sell like old Gabby because we have no interest in old Gabby. We're actually going to sell one of these Trevors. I think we're going to go ahead and sell both of whoever this is and the Poppy because I think the ones that she really likes is this one. I haven't played My Sims before. I do intend to. Elmira Clamp. I think Elmira Clamp, Trevor, Chef Gino, and Gonk are her favorites. So we won't get rid of those guys, but we will sell the extra fossil. And we will sell the extra fossilized egg because we do already have one of those. And we'll actually sell, well, let's open up the Void Critter pack. I don't think we've ever opened the booster pack. Is there something rare in here? Oh man, we actually lost money from what we could have had. But we'll sell that to you. Look, we're right next to, oh my gosh, we're so close. We're so close. What, can your sister sell anything? We have a whole bunch of onions. We can sell these onions. And we actually need to keep everything else that's in here because we need to use it for things. Oh, and that selfie. I totally forgot about that selfie that we took. We can keep one picture. I forgot the pictures actually give you so much money too. So there we go. A nice selfie with a ghost happening right there. Still totally tickled that that happened. And then we can actually sell the rest of the stack. Dun, 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 dun. You guys, in between the girls kind of selling off what was in their pockets, we have done it. Thank you, Pine. We have done it, guys. With these last two gigantic collections of boulders, we have removed all of the large boulders from the front yard. Woo! Woohoo! Go green family. Go green family. We just need to get to level 8 and we'll be able to move these last boulders and move in any boulders that we need to line them up correctly because Pine will have reached that level of the skill. Now we just need to go ahead and remove 4,000 simoleons from our inventory. Let's see. I still haven't gotten that cheat working, unfortunately, to be able to do this properly. So I still just need to come in and like come and grab these statues and then shove them inside the family inventory. And ta-da! Now we only have 61 simoleons again, but guess what, guys? Hopefully we have a pomegranate going to be ready to be harvested, so we could try wishing for wealth, and also hopefully we will be able to do a lot of gardening. Look at all that space. Look at all that space. That is so exciting. I think Devin wants to fix up the hedge now and maybe start organizing some of the plants. This is so cool to see the farm transform. I am so excited. This is awesome. I think Allison would be super excited. Oh no, Allison, why? One second, guys. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Allison got the T-stairs pose, which is a glitch that's currently active in The Sims 4, where sometimes your Sims will completely freak out when they go in front of stairs and just get T-arms, and you have to go into Manage Worlds or Create a Sim to get rid of it. But it is working for sure. Oh my goodness, we have so much going on with the blackberries. We have so many blackberries. I am so excited. Hopefully that will make the most amazing blackberry jam. There's just so many of them. So many of them that we have to evolve. I cannot believe that. This is definitely going to keep Devin on her toes. Good news is that it's almost nighttime, and that means that we get to turn over control of the family farm to our wonderful household ghost, which is quite exciting. Also, this is a great example of what I was talking about a while ago. If you remember over the past few episodes, when we have been able to harvest up the UFO plants, there were a lot of them. Like this whole thing was clusters of UFO plants. But if you look now, it's just one UFO plant. And that's what I was talking about with waiting to do your harvest. The longer you wait for a harvest, the more the produce of the harvest will appear so that you can get more items. So if we harvested it now, we would probably just get one UFO plant. If we leave it alone and wait to harvest it, then we'll get a whole bunch of them and we'll get some onions off of this little guy, which is why we were waiting on the snapdragons. You can see the snapdragons are starting to propagate. So now we have 3 snapdragons we could snag instead of just 1. How's our cow plant? Alive, not hungry, thank goodness. All right, wonderful. Well, let's continue on. It seems that Aunt Allison is off to read her notebook or do something. Oh, humor and hijinks. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll leave Aunt Allison alone and we'll figure out what she's up to in a little bit. We need to come over with our little loner and continue to have her go fishing. And the spliced onion plant has improved in quality. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Poor Devin. She is just like constantly, endlessly busy. I'm just going to have her tend the garden. This is all she does right now. But Pine has finished a wonderful mirror. How close is he to leveling up? It's kind of, oh, we don't have any money. It's kind of nice having Grandpa Tate over though, so that he can take care of the baby while these guys are just like frantically churning out mirrors. How close are you, my friend, to, oh, he's pretty close, but it just occurred to me, I wonder if there's something I could give him. He already has the handy skill, so he can instantly fix and upgrade anything from completing the nerd brain aspiration. But I wonder if there's something I can get him from the rewards store that can kind of like increase how quickly he learns. Is there something you can do? I mean, not like speed reader, but like marketable will let Sims sell items they've crafted for more simoleons. That might actually be really important for now. We already have somebody in the family with frugal. Maybe having him be frugal too would be good. Never weary would be kind of awesome, but it literally makes his dad never need to sleep, by the way, which is kind of amazing. Super green thumb would be really useful. I kind of feel like he has a lot of aspiration points, actually, so we're going to go ahead and give him marketable for one thing to see if that will help us out. But it doesn't look like you can get anything to boost your speed of learning from the aspirations. All right, resume the mirror. Come on, buddy. Don't you give up on that. You're so close to level 8, and then you really start to get to make the bucks because he can start making guitars, which make a lot of money. All right, Amber, Do you even know what you're doing, Amber? She wants to finish reading a book. Does she have a book on logic? Can she read logic books yet? Let me go ahead and see if she can actually read a book about logic yet. What is this? Painting volume 1. Can she read books like that yet? Or would those be a little bit too over her head? There's logic volume 1. So now I know what the logics look like. Let's find volume 2. This would be 3. And here's logic volume 1. Can she read the logic book? Can she do that? Let's see. All right, come on, Amber. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, that's so cute. Is this over your head still? Oh, man. All right. So she's trying and she's carrying it around and she wants to, but I think the logic books are still a little bit over her head. So she's not going to be able to read it because she's just a little kid. Ah, that's too bad. Maybe she can finish the Travels of Raimundo at least. So we'll let her work on that. All right, we caught a perch. We can turn that into fertilizer later. The sun is almost set. So, of course, because the sun is almost set, Allison is busy possessing a bush and she wants to fertilize a plant and tend the garden. Well, because it's almost 6 p.m., I'm going to say she can come up and she can do a little bit of fishing with us. So I'm going to let her grab some mushrooms. Harvest those mushrooms. Harvest these mushrooms. And I'm going to let her come do some fishing now that it is sunset time. And I think that's what I'll kind of do is try to like keep her mostly on sunset time now and then. Oh dear. And it looks like our little guy is being a bit sassy with his grandpa. All of his needs are really wonderfully met though. So I think that she's pretty happy. Let's compliment him. Let's see. Is there like something we can do? Compliment Alfred. Let's brighten his day to thank Tate for coming over and just walking in our door with no reason, no need, no rhyme. Let's discuss latest logic puzzles just to make friendly conversation and favorite authors. And we'll let the little guy actually go ahead and talk to his little doll over here. And I actually do need to start working with him more on building up that responsibility, manners, etc., etc. But he is just a toddler. At least we haven't had him taken away, honestly. All right. Ooh, and he reached level 5 of the communication skill. And he can talk about dinosaurs now. That's adorable. All right. Everybody doing good? Yeah, I think so. Tate has just finished this. Allison has just acquired the fishing skill, so I think she's going to be pretty happy. Excuse me. I keep saying Tate, and I actually mean to say Pine. So Pine, let's sell the mirror. See, he's churning the mirrors out so fast because they're low level, but they sell for a lot. That I think we'll be able to keep working on this. And he's almost level 8, you guys. That means those tiny rocks can leave. Oh, yeah. All right. Allison, doing good? That's so cute. Look, see, this is why she decided to move in and why she decided to give being part of the living another try, even though she wasn't so sure about it. Because her great-great-niece Fern is showing her all sorts of new things that Allison never really took part in back when she was alive and just kind of a recluse and a hermit and let the farm sort of fall apart. I love it. All right. Anything else we have going on over here? Cowplant's still alive. Thank goodness. Got to keep an eye on that guy. See, and you can see the harvestables start to come in. So now we have 2 UFO plants that we can harvest, which is great because if you notice, we still have we haven't gotten anything from this one. Ooh, we got a new fish. New fish. What is it? What? Look at the size of that puppy. Is he gonna sell for quite a bit? Too bad you can't breed fish like you could in Sims 3 because I really love doing that. Oh my gosh, look at the size of him. And this is what Fern is going to remember from her summers. Being out here catching fish in the dead of night, or at least at sunset with the moon rising behind her, and her great aunt's ghost popping up to visit. That just cracks me up. So she can sell this salmon for 186, so I'm totally going to do that. Better to sell him for that much money than to waste it, if you ask me. What? Who just goes fishing and the first thing they catch is a tuna? Maybe she's just really a fascinating ghost, and I don't know. That's really funny. When you take a ghost fishing. when you give a mouse a cookie kind of stuff. Oh, look at how happy Allison is. She's changed colors. And the tuna is worth 0? Why would the tuna be excellent and worth 0? I am so offended. I don't understand that logic. I think the tuna should be worth quite a bit. All right. New fish caught again. Is that you again? What are you doing over here, lady? Yes, there we go. And Pine can now perform basic upgrades on electronic objects. He can also craft instruments on the woodworking table. Oh no, provided he is level 8 at playing that instrument. No, my plan is ruined. Oh, I love you, my precious cinnamon roll, but you were supposed to be able to pull in more money than that. Dang it. Okay, so that's not actually going to help nearly as much as I thought it would. Curses. All right, well, he's working on the mirror, and we'll have to see if he can make anything new after that. But I don't think he can. So back to making money. If you don't mind, Devin, we do need to start pulling in the funds. Her daughter is still reading on the front porch. Actually, we used all the money, didn't we? Oh, I'm so happy. So actually, Pine just needs to work on his handiness skill because we have all the money. I totally forgot about that. So you know what we're going to do immediately? Everything Devin sees that they need for the house now, it's going to happen. Like another light for the front porch. Are you kidding? Of course. Look, the kids are trying to read over here. They need to have the ability to read whatever books they want right there. So a new light. Not even going to think twice about it. That's totally how Devin would start being. She is a little bit of a snob that way after all. And we're going to have her come in and we're actually going to have her start making apple jam and making blackberry jam and hopefully making more money as a result. Wonderful. All right. And because he has reached level 8 of the skill, that means, guys, we actually get to remove... Right? Look at that! We get to remove all of these rocks, the small rocks that are in the field. I am kind of in awe right now. All of the ones that were kind of in the way, we got to just yank right up. What? Look at all of this space! We have so much space to be able to start planting more things. We're not even going to be able to keep up with the output. This is amazing. All right, and Allison will pop back down and she will start working on taking care of the plants and fertilizing the plants with the fish that she has caught and also perhaps the actual mushrooms. That might be a good thing. Whoa, Pine, easy there, buddy. And look at all the money that we've got. That's so nice. We're rolling in the funds. Was that from selling the rocks? I didn't mean for that to happen. That just kind of happened. All right, well, geez. I'm really kind of in shock. Like, it just hit me. Wait a second. We have all the money we need. Except for the fact that the lights are about to be turned off. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. All right. Well, we'll try to keep that going. And Pine really wants to come in and spend a little bit of time with his children. I think he really wants to teach to say please and thank you to his son. His son seems to be okay, though. He should probably brag about his handiness skills. Can I build anything new? I don't think so. I don't think I can build something new. I'm really concerned. Oh, man. I hear that the dining table should sell for a ton, but it only sold for 300 when I made it. And the mirror sells for 300 and it has a lot less investment. Let me go ahead and have Pine come down there and... Or maybe he could try upgrading things? He could... we're missing the parts, though. That's the thing. Like, he's missing common upgrade parts, but he can buy them now because we have a little bit of extra money, don't we? So let's see. Can he buy... Not a retail store. I just want to buy... We need a computer. We need a computer. That's actually brilliant because then Allison could work on the computer during the day and we actually need a computer. And I think Pine and Devin are like, if we're going to plan a business, we really need to start like having the devices we would need to make this happen. And they're going to make the risky investment, even though they are so low on funds when it comes to paying the bills. They're going to make the risky investment of going ahead and just getting a little cheap desk of some kind. So we'll let them get this mega desk, I think. Yeah, we'll get this mega desk and we will have them put it down. Let's get some lighting in this room before I start working on this. But it's that thing again where Devin is like, I want something to happen. So guess what? We're spending money. That's Devin. But she usually spends money with the intent of seeing it come back somehow. You know what I mean? Like she expects the investment to be able to repay itself. All right, so we have a little desk. Let's go ahead and see what kind of little chair we can get for the desk. Oh my gosh, the Fortune's chair looks beautiful. That's from Jules, the Drifter's Wonder set. It's so pretty. Oh, that's perfect for this house. Oh my gosh, which one would I pick? Which one would I pick? Probably, would it be this one? Oh my gosh, it matches the room it was meant to be. And then let's look over electronics. Can we afford a computer? Almost. We actually could afford a Respectorian mid-range desktop with a little bit of effort. So I think we'll wait for just a bit and we'll actually send this buddy. He needs some parts to upgrade. Okay, now we need money again. Back outside you go, my beloved little one. Let's see how fast you can raise up that skill to 9. Maybe we can craft some things that are a little bit more useful then. Amber is setting the table because she is one good kidlet. Always working on improving those manners abilities. Very proud of her. I have no idea why Tate is just hanging out in our house. I literally don't. He does have the always invited trait, but I didn't think it'd play out like this. All right, Allison, are you about ready? Darn. Okay, Allison's having trouble fishing anything up, but I'm going to send her back over to the house, and we're going to have Allison start evolving, and she's going to start watering and taking care of all of these plants. And we're going to go ahead and really have her, and she needs 2 crafty for Allison, so she needs more skill before she can fish there again. And as soon as we can, we're really paying attention to the spliced plant because it is the one that's going to give us cowberries. We're pushing it so hard on being able to get enough cowberries that I'm getting pretty nervous, but hopefully we can make this happen. I'm really hoping now that we'll be able to take the risk of harvesting from our magnificent snapdragon and then grafting from the magnificent snapdragon too. So I might have to take that risk very soon. Let's go ahead. You two are supposed to be making money, you know. Let's sell that apple jam. I'm glad it's selling for quite a bit. Let's sell that blackberry jam. Do we have anything hiding inside of here? No. Come on, lady. You were supposed to be working on this a little bit more. But we almost have enough money to feel comfortable with getting a respectable... Stop mourning Allison. She's fine. She's fishing. She's having a great time. Come out here and make a mirror. Come on, buddy. You're alarming your child. He's literally watching you cry. Oh my gosh. All right. And he's going to play with himself. Thank goodness he's an independent child. Wonderful. Wonderful. Cowplant by any chance? Nope, just a bunch of normal fish. Darn. Alright, well, it looks like we're not going to get super duper ridiculously lucky with Fern once more and just pull out like a cow plant. That would be amazing if we could. But I will accept a catfish. I think that's okay. And meanwhile, Allison is going to be going around and she's going to be taking care of the garden now that it is night. Are we ready to harvest from this guy yet? Not quite yet. All right. And then stop doing that. Either go out here. Oh my gosh, she's already done. And basically it appears that my beloved couple, my beloved Devin and my beloved Pine, are actually getting so fast at making the materials that I am having them work on that I cannot even turn my back on them. They are like done as soon as I turn around. And Pine is actually going to have to be really grinding at producing lots and lots of things at the woodworking station if he is going to be able to raise his skill enough to get it done and open up the mines before we reach the end of this adventure. So for once in his life, Pine is actually going to have to focus. He is going to have to stop putting family and little family projects first, and he's actually going to have to commit to a work project. That too I find a fascinating development in their story, because normally he just kind of like drops everything, stops showing up to work on time, stops trying to improve at work on time if it means that he needs to take care of his family. And now, conversely, taking care of his family actually means really throwing himself behind other projects. And he turned that mirror out so fast. I didn't even have time. Did you see that? That's amazing. Maybe I should try going for a more expensive computer. Oh my gosh. That's kind of exciting, actually. What kind of things could we start buying now that they're figuring out how to make money? What? Maybe I'm going to wait for the immersive bend? Oh, that's really expensive though. I think it's better just to go for this little thing. There we go. There we go. And now the kids can do all sorts of work on the computer, and we can also come over and we can start ordering a whole bunch of projects, which is like ordering a whole bunch of things. We can upgrade it even. We can also go ahead and let's see. Yeah, see, now we can come over and we can actually purchase seeds, holiday crackers, books, earbuds, upgrade parts, what else? Void critter booster packs. So a lot of the things that we kind of sorted in the back of our mind needed, we can actually have access to now. So all right, good to know. How's everything going on over here? She has finished yet another blackberry jam. The woman is just like on fire right now, putting it right on the table or in her pocket. There we go. And they're making some money, guys. This is happening. My wonderful little family. Let's get a rug in here. My wonderful little family. Oh, actually, let's save money and upgrade the kitchen. That would make me really happy. Is totally working nonstop. Everybody is really falling into their sense of a groove. They're figuring out their place in the family. Amber is like suddenly impressed, like she's got a whole gigantic forest that just kind of popped up over her head. So I think she's pretty impressed by that too. I also think she likes this cowplant, if you ask me. And we're going to send her inside to get a snack. Her mom, for once, is so busy that she's like, honey, just take something out of the fridge. Unfortunately, Fern did not manage to, at the last minute, shock and stun us once more by managing to snag. Come on. Come on, dramatic pause. Dramatic last moments. Come on, Fern. That's right. That's right. What is it? Nothing. All right, she didn't manage to snag another cowberry plant, but hopefully we'll have the seed pretty darn soon. So, I mean, we have a splice plant, so we should be getting one at any minute. Ah, dang it. We just got trolled by a bunch of weeds. All right, but the family's doing great, guys. We're a little bit pressed for time, which is kind of a little bit of a drama event, but we'll see if Allison can really start helping out in some unique ways too. Start watering everything, Allison. We're getting desperate here. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.